same emotional exhaustion, the same frustrations, the same feeling of being drained. Why does this happen? The answer often has less to do with other people than we think, and far more to do with ourselves. But if certain people repeatedly leave us feeling exhausted, an important question emerges. Why do we keep allowing it to happen? At first, it may seem like the answer is simple. We blame the other person, their negativity, their demands, their constant problems. And sometimes those factors do play a role. But psychology suggests there is often something deeper happening beneath the surface. Because relationships are rarely created by one person alone. They are patterns. And patterns tend to repeat themselves until they are understood. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract the same kinds of relationships over and over again? Different faces, different names, yet somehow the same emotional experience, the same disappointment, the same exhaustion, the same frustration. This is not usually a coincidence. Human beings are drawn toward what feels familiar, even when familiarity is unhealthy. A person who grew up believing their value comes from helping others may feel responsible for everyone's problems. A person who learned to avoid conflict may struggle to set boundaries. A person who fears rejection may constantly prioritize the needs of others over their own. Without realizing it, they create relationships where emotional imbalance becomes normal. Not because they want to suffer, but because the pattern feels familiar. And familiarity often disguises itself as comfort. This is where emotional boundaries become essential. Many people misunderstand boundaries. They assume boundaries are walls, barriers, acts of selfishness. But healthy boundaries are not about pushing people away. They are about defining where your responsibility ends and someone else's begins. Imagine standing in the rain while holding an umbrella. The umbrella does not stop the weather from existing. It simply prevents you from being overwhelmed by it. Boundaries serve a similar purpose. They allow compassion without self-destruction, kindness without exhaustion, support without sacrifice. Unfortunately, many people struggle to establish boundaries because of guilt. They fear disappointing others. They fear being judged. They fear appearing selfish. So they continue saying yes when they want to say no. They continue giving when they need rest. They continue carrying burdens that were never theirs to carry. At first, this may preserve harmony. But over time, resentment often begins to grow. Because every ignored need leaves a mark. Every suppressed feeling accumulates. Every unnecessary sacrifice consumes energy. Until one day, emotional burnout arrives. And burnout rarely happens all at once. It develops gradually. Conversation by conversation. Obligation by obligation. Compromise by compromise. Until the person no longer recognizes their own exhaustion. Psychologists often describe this as emotional depletion. A state in which emotional resources become exhausted faster than they can be replenished. When this happens, even small challenges begin to feel overwhelming. Patience decreases. Stress increases. Motivation declines. And relationships suffer. Ironically, the very people who try hardest to support everyone else often become the ones most in need of support. Yet there is another side to this story. Not everyone who drains your energy is intentionally manipulative. But some people are. And understanding the difference is important. Manipulation often operates through guilt, obligation, fear, or emotional pressure. A manipulative person may make you feel responsible for their happiness, responsible for their emotions, responsible for solving problems that only they can solve. Over time, this creates a dangerous dynamic. Because the more responsibility you accept, the more responsibility they expect. The relationship becomes increasingly one-sided, and emotional energy disappears. Healthy relationships work differently. Healthy relationships encourage growth, mutual respect, personal responsibility, emotional reciprocity. Both individuals contribute. Both individuals listen. Both individuals care. The relationship becomes a source of strength rather than exhaustion. One of the most important lessons many people learn is this: you cannot heal someone who refuses to heal themselves. You cannot carry another person's emotional journey for them. You cannot rescue everyone. And you were never meant to. This realization can feel uncomfortable at first, especially for compassionate people. But it is also liberating, because it allows you to focus on what is actually within your control: your choices, your boundaries, your responses, your well-being. Imagine trying to pour water into every cup around you. Eventually, your own cup becomes empty. And once it is empty, you have nothing left to give. This is why self-care is not selfish. It is necessary. Protecting your energy is not an act of rejection. It is an act of responsibility. Because when you are emotionally healthy, you can offer genuine support. When you are emotionally depleted, everyone suffers, including you. The most emotionally balanced people understand something powerful. They do not give from obligation. They give from abundance. They care deeply. But they also respect their limits. They know when to help. And they know when to step back. They understand that love does not require self-destruction. That compassion does not require constant sacrifice. And that boundaries are not signs of weakness. They are signs of wisdom. Perhaps this is why emotional maturity often involves learning one simple word. No. A small word. A difficult word. Yet one of the most transformative words in the human language. Every healthy no protects a meaningful yes. Every boundary protects something valuable. Your peace. Your energy. Your time. Your mental health. Your future. And perhaps the greatest lesson of all is this: not everyone deserves unlimited access to your emotional world. Not because people are bad, but because your energy is finite. Your attention is valuable. Your well-being matters. So if there is someone in your life who consistently leaves you feeling exhausted, someone who constantly takes without giving, someone who turns every interaction into emotional labor, pause for a moment. Ask yourself a simple question: is this relationship nourishing my life? Or consuming it? Because the answer may reveal more than you expect. And remember this: you are allowed to be kind. You are allowed to be compassionate. You are allowed to support others. But you are also allowed to protect yourself. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to set boundaries. And perhaps true emotional strength is not measured by how much you can carry. Perhaps it is measured by knowing what is yours to carry and what is not. Because the healthiest relationships do not drain your energy. They help you grow. They help you heal. They help you become more fully yourself. And that kind of connection is worth protecting.